What's good, Girl 413 here back in today, and today guys I'm going to be showing you how to unlock the brand new Hot Wheels Ford Mustang here in Forza Horizon 4. Honestly, it took me quite a long time to actually test this vehicle out. I didn't drive it at all in Horizon 3, and this was because I kind of feared that it was going to suck. I always thought that, man, it's another Ford Mustang, it's not going to be able to get the power down, it's just going to spin its wheels, it's not going to be good in the corners. I like a car that can handle. I really do. So finally in Forza Motorsport 7, we got the Hot Wheels car pack, so I sat down, tested it out, and honestly was quite shocked. The Hot Wheels Mustang is an amazing car. It handles the corners really nicely, it's decently powerful, and it blew my mind. I was actually really worried about it going into that testing, but honestly, I absolutely love the car now, and I cannot wait to use it here in Horizon. So starting things off, you need to make your way to the Up the Garden Path Dirt Racing Series, which is located a little bit to the east of Ambleside. Now this is going to be through a seasonal championship, which is only available from February the 7th through February the 14th. So if you guys are watching this at a later date, do not worry, do not fret. Everything will be okay. I don't know when this car will be available again, but more than likely, it'll be available via a Forza Launch Shop reward or via a seasonal championship. Of course, you can always pick it up in the auction house, however, though that is probably going to be quite expensive and may cost you around 20 million credits. So once you actually get into the race, you're going to notice a few things right off the bat. The first thing is at the top of the screen, you'll see that it says Spring Community Championship, and what this means is that all the races in this championship series were made by members of the community. If we take a look at the poster, you'll actually notice that the person who made this is named Jock in the Box and is a rank 2 blueprinter. The next thing that you're going to notice though is the rewards. Place third against average drivatars to receive 20,000 credits. Place second against highly skilled drivatars to receive the Game is Hard chat phrase. Finally, place first against expert drivatars to receive the Hot Wheels Mustang. Then let's go ahead and take a look at the poster. Like I said earlier, at the top of the screen, because this is a Spring Community Championship, we see the name of the maker and what his rank is as a blueprinter. And this is Up the Garden Path Dirt Racing Series. So you're going to want something that is all-wheel drive, has rally tires, and rally suspension. But we are also limited to Super Hot Hatch with a PI ranking of 100 to 800, which means we can max out at A class. And Forza this week has given us absolutely the perfect car, being the new 2018 Honda Civic Type R. This is a vehicle that you can use, but as well, other good vehicles include the Ford Focus RS and the Mercedes A45 AMG that we see on the poster. So now let's talk about Spring Community Championships as a whole. The thing with the Spring Community Championship is, like I said, they're made by members of the community, which means that some of these courses are going to be laid out kind of wonky. There's going to be a lot of corners that are unexpected, there's going to be a lot of different things that you're going to find difficult, which I do feel like is going to frustrate some players. These are not as easy as the traditional solo seasonal championships. There is a little bit more of a challenge to them. However, though, I will say that at some of the races towards the end, things seem to straighten up a little bit, but towards the beginning, I did notice that I was struggling quite a bit. I did use Rewind through quite a few of these races, but the last race I did was the circuit race over at the festival site, and honestly, that's actually a really nice circuit. Props to whoever made that. That is absolutely amazing. The other two races I'm not necessarily too keen on. I felt like there were too many sharp corners in it. It was throwing me off and made things a little bit difficult. I was able to come first in every single race, so that wasn't too much of an issue for me, but I do know that there are going to be a lot of players who are going to miss out on the Hot Wheels Mustang due to the fact that these races are a little bit more difficult than usual. One recommendation that I would have when entering into these races is I did them in an A-class car. I would actually almost recommend doing it in a lower class car, such as a B or C if possible. This is because if you're slowing things down, you're going to be able to see these corners a little bit easier. These are new tracks that you probably have not driven. There is a slight chance you've driven them if you like to, hop on and do random races that people have made, but odds are you probably haven't driven these before. So if you get into a car that is a little slower and slow things down, it might take you a little longer, but I think your success rate is going to be higher than if you stick in an A-class car. I actually tried to do this at first in an S1 class car, but of course I wasn't able to due to the PI limitations. I thought I was all good to go. I made an S1 tune for my car and it just didn't work, so I had to go back to the drawing board and make a new one. But yeah, honestly, this is a pretty straightforward solo seasonal championship. But like I said, there are going to be some tricky corners. There's going to be things that throw you off. You may find it helpful to slow things down a little bit by lowering your PI. So, but anyway though, that's where we're going to go and wrap things up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Grip113 and Instagram.com/Grip113 as well. If you guys like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.